So productivity, according to Dan Kennedy, is the deliberate, so that's thoughtful, strategic investment of your time, talent, intelligence, energy, resources, and opportunities in a manner calculated to move you measurably closer to meaningful goals. So at the intensive, we're going to go through that whole goal setting process again, the 10 focus areas for the coming year. So that's going to give you the meaningful goals that you're working toward. And then productivity is just investing your time, talent, intelligence, energy, resources, and opportunities into moving those 10 categories forward. I like to do 5 personal, 5 professional, but that has been and I've always been good about achieving goals, but that way of organizing it has been a complete game changer for me. I kind of covered this here. This has to be the basis for your entire business every day. And I know it's a challenge for most of you to bridge both worlds, right? In terms of building the systems, recruiting agents, training agents, working with a new admin that doesn't really have real estate experience. I know because I did it all. There's that period of time where you're just doing all these different things and it feels like it's a little bit sideways. But you've got to focus on new business development every day. And you've got to have your agents realize that, their sphere, their ability to go for no, they're holding open houses, they're working your old leads, they're getting new leads, yard sign calls and internet leads, and they're getting handoffs from you that you've got to show them a path and consistently hold them accountable to selling minimum 2, but ideally 3 homes a month. Yeah, there's some markets where I don't know why, but I know there are sales that are harder. Some of the higher price West Coast markets, the sales are harder to come by. So maybe 1.5 per month is the target, but you've got to have those minimum quotas in place. You got to ask yourself, no matter what, is this the best use of my time right now? I think most of you have heard me go through. If you don't have a dollar per hour worked number for yourself, like if you don't know that, okay, my time is worth $250 an hour because I want to net 500,000, right? 500,000 divided by 2,000 hours is $250 an hour. You have to have that number in your mind. So maybe it's 250. You want to net 250K, and it's 2,000 hours. The bigger and bolder you are with that simple little stupid exercise, the more productive you'll be. It was just easy for me. And the only issue is a cash flow, timing of cash flow, right? Because if you have one admin and 2 buyer agents, but you still find yourself working on $50 an hour activity or taking out any buyers whatsoever, or even listing appointments to a certain extent, if you're not netting 500,000 an hour, that means $500,000 in a single year. That means you're working on a whole bunch of stuff that is less than $250 an hour. So if you're only netting $200,000 or $100,000, $100,000 means you're working on a bunch of $200 an hour activities, but a bunch of $12 to $15 an hour activities as well. So your job is to just consistently ask yourself this question. So maybe it's to go right now to Microsoft Word and write this question out and hang it in front of your computer. Is this the best use of my time right now? If you ask that question and you put maybe the $250 an hour or $500 an hour or whatever you want your time to be worth, you'll start making better decisions with your time.